Good morning, students. How are you? Our today's new topics are education in USA and double object verbs. The content of our lesson: preschool education, primary education, secondary education, middle schools, high schools, and higher education. First one is preschool education. The first kindergarten in America was opened in 1855. Children were brought up here according to the approval system. The main task was to instill love for nature and help with it. At the beginning of the 20th century, public kindergartens were already open in every big city. Kindergartens in America are divided into two types of ownership: private and public. These are creche, kindergarten, center for preschool programs, daycare center for children. Early childhood education is a modern action educational centers. At the end of such training, graduates are issued certificates that reflect the result of their child. The difference between a nursery and kindergarten. The nursery accepts children from 3 years old. Children are helped to learn about the world around them, learn to make friends, take care of themselves and others. In kindergartens, children are specifically prepared for school. Teachers start working with them in a playful way. Next one is primary education. Primary school usually teach children from age 5 to 11 or 12. One teacher teaches all subjects. Primary school teaches arithmetic, reading and writing. Fine arts, music and physical educational lessons are held once or twice a week. Younger school children are divided according to their abilities and form three groups: gifted, average, and incapable. An appropriate training program is selected for each group. Next one is secondary education, middle school. Secondary schools usually teach children aged 11 or 12 to 14 years, from the 6th or 7th to the 8th grade. Usually in high school, one teacher teaches one subject. Required subjects are mathematics, English, science, social science, often including world history, and physical education. Students choose one or two subjects themselves. In high school, the division of the students into ordinary and advanced streams also begins. High school is the education students receive in the final stage of secondary education in the United States from about 14 to 18 years old. After high school, students receive a diploma and are honored to take part in graduating ceremony. Next one is higher education. Higher education in the United States is considered one of the best in the world. The degree structure of America's colleges and universities includes bachelor's degree, master's degree, doctorate degree. Some of the best universities in the United States are Harvard University, Massachusetts Institute of Technology, Stanford University, Yale University, and others. These are higher education universities. First one is Massachusetts Institute of Technology, second is Yale University, third is Stanford University. Our next grammatical topic is double object verbs. Students, we will watch video lesson about this topic.
Which are followed by two objects. It means that they have two objects. If you don't put both objects, the sentences don't quite make sense. Right? So let's take a first look here. The two objects that we have, it's going to be the direct and indirect object like we have in normal sentences. The direct object is going to be something, and the indirect object is going to be somebody. Right? So when we take a look at which is the correct order, well, there's no correct order. Both of them they will be correct. There's an usual order. So this is normally what we we use? We're going to put person first and then the object later. So the example is, I'll send Veronica some flowers. Could I say the opposite? Yes, you can say the opposite. And why would I say the opposite? Well, you would say the opposite if you wanted to emphasize the object itself, okay? So when you want to do that, you want to give emphasis to the object, you're going to put a preposition. It can be to or for. So some verbs we're going to use to, and other verbs we're going to use for. And then you're going to put the person after that. So you're going to invert the order. The object comes first and the person comes later. So I'll send some flowers to Veronica. So I'm giving emphasis on whatever I gave her, which are flowers in this case. All right, so let's take a look at these examples of the question, and then you're going to answer doing the inversion. Can you lend Karen your book? Okay, so when I put something first, I have to put to or for. So can you lend Karen your book? Yes, I can lend my book to Karen. Or, sorry, I can't lend it to her. Right? Instead of putting my book, I put it, which is the same thing. So let's take a look at this example. Did Derek offer his dog a cookie? Yes, he offered a cookie to his dog. Because when you offer to somebody. Alright, and this last example, will Yoji send his cousin an email? Yes, he will send an email to his cousin, right? So when you send to somebody. There are other verbs that you can use. I just put 3 here. So you can use show, serve, give, write, teach, pass. Normally these verbs, they have 2 objects. For example, I cannot say, well, it would be like an incomplete. She teaches English to me, or she teaches me English, all right? Pass me the salt, or pass the salt to me. Give me some money, or give some money to me, all right? So we can do that with these verbs too, because they also have. And when do we use for or to? All right, so some verbs we're going to use for, and other verbs where you're going to use to. So buy for, cook for, get for, make for, prepare for, all right? So when you have these verbs, we're going to use for as a preposition and not to. And when you have these verbs, ask, to, give, to, lend, to, send, to, teach, to, tell, to, write, to. If we go back, you'll see here send, right? So send to, and here in the example is send to, all right? Very good. So in this exercise, what you can do as a manner of practicing is change these sentences, right? Write the other format. So an example here, he gave his wife a diamond ring. All right, so now we invert. He gave a diamond ring to his wife. Okay, could you send me an email? All right, so I'll give you guys some time to do this. You should pause the video and try to do it, okay? Okay, so let's do the correction. Could you send me an email? Could you send an email to me? I wish you a Merry Christmas. I wish a Merry Christmas to you. Let me write a message to him. Let me write him a message. Linda sent some flowers to her aunt. Linda sent her aunt some flowers. Can you show him the way to school? Can you show the way to school to him? Angie's friend told her a secret. Angie's friend told the secret to her. I must give my sister a book. I must give a book to my sister. They lent 10,000 pounds to me. They lent me 10,000 pounds. The janitor served the meal to the students. The janitor served the students the meal. Okay, hope you guys understood.
Okay, students, at home I gave some tasks about today's topic. These are translating, writing, reading, and some tests and others. I hope today's lesson was very interesting. See you soon. Goodbye.